Jeremy Epstein here with Never Stop Marketing. I'm talking today about the new Facebook community page option. And a lot of people are wondering, what's the difference between Facebook pages and Facebook groups and Facebook community? The obvious answer is I don't really know, but here's how I think it might fit into an overall community-driven marketing strategy. So obviously at the core, the Facebook fan page is owned by the brand, or in our case, the movement. You have the opportunity to build that relationship with your fans directly, communicate out with them, be present in their feeds, all that good stuff that you're familiar with the fan book pages. Over here we have the groups, kind of a little bit old school, very tactical, specific stuff. You can communicate on very specific projects, but you don't have the functionality that you have on the fan page. You don't show up in the news feeds, what have you. So into this void kind of comes the community pages. And what's interesting is multiple people can set up community pages around the same product, the same service, the same idea, and it becomes sort of a survival of the fittest, or the best of the best, sort of the cream rises to the top, if you will. So all these fans of yours, these ambassadors or would-be ambassadors, set up their little community pages, and the good ones then start attracting multiple fans, and the bad ones, only attract a few or what have you. So you, as the brand ambassadors, have the opportunity to start building direct and scalable relationships with these evangelists, and seeding the communities in different ways, and seeing how different fans interpret their relationships. So instead of a very kind of straightforward relationship that you're having directly with your fans, and here are the things you can do to engage with, you now sort of let the fans sort of raise their hands, build their communities, and say, here's the way we interpret the brand. Here's the relationship we're looking for. And then those can take multiple forms, but you can interact with them in their own way. So instead of having 16 different interpretations here, you can have 16 different interpretations led by these community managers, and then double downs on the ones that you really think have potential, and withdraw support from those that don't. So it's kind of like the dandelion marketing idea of throwing a lot of seeds out there, and seeing which one flourishes, but the seeds are sort of forming on their own as these ambassadors or evangelists, raving fans, what have you, start to work and develop it. So you have sort of this really exciting opportunity where you can communicate with them, and they can scale out those relationships, and you have the chance to build different ambassadors. So I think when the community pages start taking shape, or what you'll be looking for is, just sort of set up those listening posts to identify those raving fans who do set up community pages about your product, your service, what have you, and start building those relationships with the owners of those fans, of those community pages, to see what kind of relationship they want to have. So I think it's exciting. Obviously, no one really knows how it's going to play out and whether it'll be valuable, but there's definitely some potential there, and I think it's a good chance to scale out and make those community-driven marketing programs that you'll be implementing a little bit more manageable, a little bit easier to scale, operationalize, and give those raving fans a chance to sort of express the brand in a way that's closer to them and closer to the community they're trying to build, than just by working directly with what we may want them to do. So some excitement there. I hope hopefully this was helpful. Feel free to share any more thoughts in the comments section. Now I'm going to turn off the video.